Anyone? What is DBT?
Data build tool.
It's a data build tool. So what's the purpose of this DBT? Mainly for what? Mainly for
Data transformation.
what transformation? Data
Data transformation.
transformation. Okay. So just want to make this after something. Okay. It's a data transformation framework, or you can say it's a tool. Okay, so tool. Okay. It's a data build tool mainly for data transformation. So we'll get a raw data. DBT will come into picture. What we'll get? We'll get transformed data. Okay. Tell me how you're doing the transformation by using what concept?
SQL.
By using what concept? Tell me. By using SQL. Okay. Then Zinza language will be there. Then YAMLs will be there. Okay. So by using this, all these concepts, SQL, okay, Zinza language and YAMLs, we are trying to do the transformation. Okay. Tell me what is exactly DBT will do? What exactly DBT nothing but it is used to take the data that has been already available in your already available in your data warehouse or data platform. So basics are important. If you're able to understand, you can able to deliver complicated code also. Okay, see. So see what happened. It is used to take the data that has been already available in your data platform or data warehouse. What is the data platform or data warehouse? Anyone? It's nothing but it can be Snowflake, it can be BigQuery, can be Synapse or a Redshift. Okay, Redshift. Okay, so most of the things we use this thing only. Snowflake, DBT with Snowflake, or DBT with BigQuery, or Synapse, or Redshift. Okay, for our training, we'll go for Snowflake. So remember one thing, if you know DBT, you can able to work with any of the data platform. So if you know DBT, you can able to play with any of the data platform. So before that, let me high level understand ELT and ETL process, high level 2 minutes. Okay. Tell me what is ETL?
Extract, transform, load.
Okay, see, extract, transform, and load. Tell me in the data warehouse, what type of data we are getting in this ETL process? We are getting transform data. Got the point? So transform data. What about ETL? ELT, what type of data we are getting in the data warehouse? Raw data. Okay. So by seeing these two use cases or two processes, ETL and ELT process, where exactly DBT will fit? Will fit in the
ETL.
No, not ETL. ELT data pipelines. So see, you need to understand with the help of DBT, we are building what pipelines? ELT data pipelines. Okay, see one more time. So with the help of DBT, what pipelines we are building? We are building ELT data pipelines. Okay, pipelines. Okay, here you need to understand some ELT tools are there in the market. Tell me what the ELT tools mostly using. So remember, Fivetran is the most we'll use Fivetran. Okay, then are
Informatica.
those are ETL. It will be MS ETL. Okay, so mostly like
ADF?
ADF will be using. So some Matillions are some projects using Matillion. Okay, so sees Airbyte they're using some companies. Okay, Stitch. Okay, so most of the projects they're using Fivetran plus. So see, this is the combination. So Oracle or SQL Server. Okay, so plus Snowflake plus DBT plus Fivetran plus Snowflake plus DBT plus Power BI or Tableau. Okay. Here, what is Oracle or SQL Server? It is called as what? These are called as your data sources. Okay. Remember, you need to understand the project flow also. See, these are the data sources. Then what about Fivetran? What is the Fivetran purpose here?
ETL. Data conversion tool.
ELT,
One
ELT
database
tool.
to serve
Okay.
Snowflake.
It's a data movement tool. Okay, you can say. Okay. So data movement tool. Okay. So this one, remember, if you're able to understand this concept, the project or the concepts of DBT will be simple. Your data sources are the legacy system or on-premises databases. Okay. So Python is the ELT tool. So mainly for what? Mainly for data movement. So data movement from where? From the Oracle to Snowflake. Here, what is Snowflake? Snowflake is a
Data warehouse.
Data warehouse.
data, we can say data warehouse, or it's a data target. Okay, so this is the important. Okay, so what about DBT? What is DBT here? It's mainly for
Transformation.
what
Transformations.
transmission? Data
Data transformation.
transformation. So here, what is we are getting raw data? We are taking from where? Taking directly from on-premises or taking from the Snowflake. Raw data to transformation. So what is the purpose of Power BI or Tableau?
Reporting and
Reporting.
analytics.
So
Visualization
reporting.
reports.
So visualization. So reporting to get key insights of the business. Okay, so remember, so where exactly will fit? So will fit in 47 and 49 line. Okay, so see here you need to understand from the Oracle, our data need to come to Snowflake. How it will come? So with the help of ELT tools. In our current company, which ELT tool you're using? ELT tool. Fivetran is the
Python.
EL tool. Okay. What is the data target? Snowflake is the data target. How you're doing the transformation by using what by using DBT. In the
DBT.
DBT, you need to understand mostly the models concepts. So incremental concepts, snapshot
Macros.
concept, macros concept. Okay, packages concept. Okay, so far good. Now see one more thing is that what now this is so far good. Now we have developed something where we need to put our code in the
Version
we are
control.
version control. Okay. So which version control using? Mostly
Git.
GitHub. Okay. So here you need to understand. So see Oracle database, you should have high level understanding. Fivetran, Snowflake, DBT, so Power BI, so version control for GitHub. So this is the same thing. So we are looking for mostly for what project? Mostly for data migration project. Give me 1 second, please. 1 second. See here data migration. So remember most of the things no right now. So almost like 80 to 90% project will be migration project. Some are AA project, machine learning project. So see we're looking for data migration project. Nothing but what? So moving the data from what? From one data source to Snowflake. Okay, see. So one data source to Snowflake. Okay, got the pointer. So this is the concept. Okay, see, this is you need to understand. So moving data from one data source to Snowflake. So you need to understand Oracle, Python tool, Snowflake. Okay, then DBT will come into picture. Then we are getting transform data. Transform data will be consumed by Power BI people. Okay, AI people, machine learning people, or Snowflake clients we can able to do. This is the normal flow. Okay. Tell me why DBT will come into picture. What the features or advantages of DBT? Why so many companies are using DBT?
Testing documentation.
Testing, documentation, data lineage.
Controlation.
So see, so we can say we can easily develop the
Data
code.
lineage.
Okay, see testing. So there are inbuilt testing for them. Nothing but what testing functionality we're having. Okay, singular test is there. Generic test is there. Okay, and custom. We can able to create our own test cases. We'll see the test cases are very important. Tell me after developing anything, why we need to do testing?
Preferential integrity testing.
So you want to make sure like our data is properly or not. So data quality is there or not. So this is important. Okay, got the pointer. So these are things you should need to understand. Okay, so far good. Okay, any other advantages apart from testing and development?
Deployment.
Then
Code version.
okay, see, then we can go for deployment.
Control.
Okay, see, we can, so before that, we can easily integrate our code with GitHub. Okay, see, we can easily maintain code. This is so far good. Then another thing, so deployment, nothing but
Data
so from
lineage.
then data lineage
Documentation.
concept. So what is data lineage concept?
The relation between the successor and predecessor.
Okay, see, nothing but so dependencies between different data models. Okay, see, dependencies are the relationships. So we'll see each and everything separate session. For testing, separate session, deployment, separate session. So there will be separate session with it. Okay. Dependency relationship between multiple
Models.
data models. Models, nothing but simply can say it's a table kind of thing. Okay, see, dependency. Any advantage apart from it?
Documentation.
So documentation. Tell me, as a part of developer, after developing, testing, what we need to do? We should do document our test cases are the requirement. Documentation the requirement. Okay, so technical documentation. What the command simply use? DBT docs generate. Okay, questions will be like this. How can you generate the documentation? So DBT docs generate, we need to use. Okay, these are the advantages. And with the help of DBT, we can have the modularity also. We can able to touch. We'll see the same thing, modularity. Then what we can able to achieve? Tell me, modularity. Then that's it. Where you see snapshot, we can. Okay, so SCDs we can handle easily. Then incremental data we can have. So these are the advantages. Okay, and reusability, macros concept is there. We can able to make it working. Okay, we'll see one time PPT and we can able to proceed our topic today. So just like somebody joined, that's why. So this is important. So these basics are important. If you're able to understand this basic, we can learn easy. So DBT nothing but it's a data build tool. Mainly for what? Mainly for data transformation. What exactly it will do? Please tell me, it's a ETL tool or ELT tool?
ELT.
Oh,
Not both, it's a
Not,
transformation only.
not both.
Transformation.
Come again.
Transformation.
So see, it's okay. It's not an ETL tool, not an ELT tool. Mostly focus on the transformation part. Okay, got the point. So transformation part. Okay. So see, raw data, DBT will come into picture here. DBT have storage, huh? No storage.
No.
So it is used to connect to the any of the data platform, connect it, and we can able to the transformation. Okay. So coding, testing, deployment, documentation, data lineage. If anybody asks you to know why DBT, you need to say this thing plus modularity plus what is other thing? Incremental data we can handle easily. Then that's it. SCDs we can handle. Okay, slowly SCD1, SCD2 easily we can able to implement. That's what the functionality. Okay. Same thing, easy testing, reusable code, nothing but macros and zinzas. Same thing in Snowflake. This is called as what? How can implement reusable code?
Procedures.
Like procedures and packages.
User-defined functions. Packages are not there. UDF and user-defined table functions and scalar function. CI/CD. What is CI/CD abbreviation? Continuous integration and continuous deployment. So data lineage and documentation. So you need to say all these things. Okay. See, this is important. Okay. So what we're trying to say, we are working for mostly migration project. So moving the data from on-premises or the cloud or data warehouse are the same thing into Snowflake. So why the companies are moving any reason, suppose like high level. So this data is sitting here. So this is already working fine. So why the companies wants to move to here or any data warehouse? Why? Why they want to move or migrate? What is the reason?
So there is no load on the production.
Okay, so generally we can say like when data increases, what happened? The performance will get degraded. So because no, tell me, data will be keep on growing daily. Okay, because no customers will be there, transactions will be there. Okay, data will be keep on growing. Now what happened? This cannot able to handle the historical data. That's why they are trying to migrate the historical data mainly for cost cutting. So ease of maintenance, and it's a SaaS model. So because of all this reason, what happened? So company wants to migrate their data to Snowflake. Tell me here why ELT tool will come into picture? Why?
To load into Snowflake cloud data.
So because we say extract the data. If I want to extract, no, directly we can't able. We'll go for ELT tools. In your current company, which ELT tool you're using? Python is the ETL tool. Okay, ELT tool. Okay. Now see, this is fine. From S3, I want to bring the data to Snowflake. Tell me by using which concept we are trying to bring the data?
External stage.
By we need to create external stage, copy into command, Snowpipe or external table. So by using this data, we are trying to bring the data. Now what type of data we are trying to bring here? This is This is
Raw data.
raw data. So raw data. Now who will come into picture? Now data is already available in my data platform. Now who will come into picture?
DBT.
So DBT. So DBT will connect to the Snowflake, take the data. Here sources concept will be very important. Now what we'll get? We'll get transform data. How we are trying to do the transformation by using what? By using SQL concept. So macros concept, models, gingers, and YAML concept. So with the help of DBT, what we can achieve? So development, testing, deployment, documentation, data lineage, and version control. So because of all these reasons, so DBT will come into picture. Now what happened? This transform data ultimately who will use? Snowflake developer or DBT developer will use this data. Ultimately, okay, the data consumer should be there. Who are the data consumers?
Power BI.
It can be
Power
reporting
BI,
people
Tableau,
or
MSBI.
Tableau, or some clients will be there. Some clients will, technical clients will be there, Snowflake. So they want to see the data. So how can you see? They're by using data sharing concept. So data sharing, data unloading, visualization views concept. See, bringing the data and putting here. So this is one approach. See, there are two things will be there. Okay. So some companies will use S3. Tell me what is S3 he lacks as here? What is S3?
Data lake.
It's a data lake. So tell me why the companies maintain data lake mainly for what?
Storage purpose.
Storage mainly for what? Future reference. Okay, if anything happen, we can able to get from data lake. So some companies use S3 or so this is one more approach. Tell me here what? So see here, there is no data lake concept. Directly Fivetran or Airbyte or Stitch will come, directly they dump into Snowflake. So DBT will do all these things. Here two things will be there. So one is, so this, so if you see now, we'll work any of this approach or this approach, or two approaches will be used. So most of the companies will use, so one or two, but some companies will use both these approaches. Data will be coming from different sources. This is the functionality. Got the point? So this is so far good. Now we'll come to today's tutorial. We'll see the setup. Any doubts we'll see later point of time. So discussing setup. Okay. Tell me why we require DBT. So for DBT, what I require? Okay, I require Snowflake. So first we'll go for a DBT. So start with a fresh mail. So search for DBT. So DBT cloud login. So some UI change, little bit UI change. So try DBT. So what I pass, you need to pass the mail ID. Always give a fresh mail. Okay. Okay, sir. So in real time, who will give this thing, this type of thing? Which guy will give?
Admin guy.
Which admin?
Admin. DBT admin.
DBT. So there will be separate admin for DBT. So DBT admin will there. So see, mail will there. They'll use ID and password. Okay. Okay. See, you can give anything. So see, like UI, earlier it's having UI is there, some little bit changes there. We'll see. Okay. So we can give any name. I'm giving so DBT Snowflake. So core project. Okay. So core project. So any name. Okay. So this is the project name. Okay. So continue. So now what happened? We need to select the warehouse connection to use for this environment. Tell me why we need to select the warehouse. What is the purpose of selecting the warehouse?
From where you have to pull the data.
Because
either
now from where we
Snowflake or
want to pull
Redshift.
the data, do the transformation and put the data again. It's a simple thing. So from where I want to take the data, do the transformation with the help of DBT concept, again put the data. So this is nothing but connection. See, add new connection. See what I should give. So see, DBT cloud support directly, Snowflake, PostgreSQL. So right now, so Snowflake, BigQuery, so Databricks, Synapse, these are things will be there. Okay, so right now going for Snowflake. So scroll down. Now what I should give? I need to give the account, database, and warehouse. So what's the account I need from where? First we should have what?
Snowflake account.
Snowflake account. See, I'm trying to create Snowflake account. Okay, simply search for 120 days Snowflake. Okay. So see, first one will come my only. Click here. So see, if you scroll down, there will be link will be there. Okay. So generally we'll give 30 days only. If you click now, we'll get 120 days. Okay, see in the description, there'll be 120 days. So click here. So see, we should give what? So Praveen. So, okay. So continue. Okay, we should tell me why we required, because I want to communicate DBT. Okay. ABC. So this is normal thing. Okay, AWS. So these are what? This is the Snowflake support multi-clouds. Our data will be stored in AWS cloud. In this is the what? This is what? This is what?
Location.
No.
Location.
Data center. Okay, our
Data.
data will be stored in this cloud. So see, whatever you get in Snowflake, no, it will be stored in this cloud, in this region. This was the function. Skip. Today just to set up, that's it. Okay, we don't do anything. Okay. Go to Snowflake. See, activate. Okay, first your task will be today's just what you need to do. You should do DBT account and Snowflake 120 days account should be created. So just we're trying to do integration setup. That's it. Never. So once again, we'll try one more time. Okay, we need to give this one. Okay. So password you should remember. Okay. So save this thing. Okay. So skip for now. Now what happened? Now see why we are trying to do all this thing, because I want to communicate from DBT. Okay. So see, open DBT. We can have. So see what I require. So see this Snowflake account database warehouse. Tell me Snowflake account, how to get this account. So go to Snowflake. Anybody knows some? So click on your username. Okay, profile. Okay, account. So view account details. One more time. So see. So click on your profile, the name, go to account. So view account details. Now copy the account identifier. Okay. Okay. So put control V. Now what is required? Database required. Okay. So create one database. Okay. You should know this knowledge. Okay. See SQL worksheet. So create. So see create database EDW DevDB. Tell me abbreviation for EDW DevDB. It's a Enterprise
warehouse.
data warehouse. What is dev? It's a development database. Okay, enterprise data warehouse. Okay, so copy the same thing and create scheme. So create a schema. Yes, see. Tell me, this is called as what? A database name, schema name. This is called as what? Anyone?
Fully qualified.
Not fully. It's called as
Namespace.
namespace. Okay,
Namespace,
see,
okay.
database. So this is normal database. In this database, there will be multiple schemas will be there. This is database name. Schema name is called as namespace. Okay,
Namespace.
got the point. So this is the database. So see, go to, okay, give the database. So remember, tell me what happened. So why we require warehouse? Before that, tell me why we require database? To store our models. Okay. So why require warehouse? What the purpose of warehouse in Snowflake?
Which is
Computing.
computation power.
So if I want to perform, if I want to run any
Storage.
models, if I want to run any macros, we require computation power. Computation power given by whom? Given by virtual
data.
warehouse. Okay, so create warehouse. So DBT extra small warehouse. Okay, so this is the functionality. So this is extra by default say extra small. Okay, see, we are creating development database, development schema. So warehouse for computation power. Okay, so put here. Okay, see, we need to give the Snowflake account, Snowflake database, and just tell me DBT using its own warehouse, its own computation power.
No.
Now it's using so Snowflake credentials only, Snowflake account, Snowflake database, this thing. Okay, so this is the functionality. So see, setup. Okay, setup is first important. Okay, then save it. Just we should give, click on Snowflake. So give account, database, and warehouse, save it. Got it? So this is the first step. First step we should give, click on. So see, click on what? Connection, give this connection. Next step is that what? Click on what do you think? So dashboard, studio. You need to click on studio. So earlier it is a development. Now we need to click studio. Okay, so see what I should click on. So name of the project is, what is your project name? What is the project name? The project name is, this is the project name. So DBT SF core project. Okay, see, configuration we have given. Okay, so connection. See, which is the connection we have given? Snowflake is the connection. Okay, so then what I need to give? So development, we are in the development. Okay, so username and password. Right now going for username and password. So which username, which password I should give here?
Snowflake username.
Tell me. Snowflake username, Snowflake password. Okay. How to get a Snowflake username? Tell me by using select
Current database.
current user. So that's one of, if you know Snowflake knowledge, you can able to pick up easily. Okay. So you can get from here or else click on your profile. So see, click on your profile. So click on your account. So view account details. So see, username is what? Username is Praveen. Will get username. Okay, so this is the username. Okay. So username. So password, which password I should give?
Snowflake password.
Snowflake password. Okay. See, so DBT PDP schema. We see later point of time. As of now, so make yourself. Okay. See? So we'll see one more time. Tomorrow we'll see clearly. Okay. As of now, what happened? I am using this EDW DevDB. So dev schema. Okay. Okay. See, I'm putting the our schema. So DevDB, dev schema. So we'll see target default, this one later point of time. This is the threads concept. We'll see later this one. Tomorrow I'll explain what is default everything. So as of now put the schema, your own schema. So default 6 and test connection. Okay, see, so once it is no, it will be give correct only. Okay. Now see, everything is, so remember if everything is good, it will give complete. Otherwise, you give password error or something. Okay, see, now save it. Okay, 2 steps. First, we should give your Snowflake account and database, whereas second is the username. Tell me now, what is this thing? Last one. Last step is third word. Tell me.
Version control.
So this is for our whatever we develop in DBT, this will be so models, everything we need to put either GitHub, GitLab, manage. So this will be like somewhat extra step. As of now, go for little bit thing. We'll see later point of as of now, go for managed. Okay, the self something. Okay, repo. We'll see this one. Okay, later point of time. It's like somewhat we need to understand GitHub. Okay, so create. See, so our code will be stored in this machine. Tell me here what happened. Tell me in Snowflake there will be how many ways are there? How many ways you can able to log in? One is
3 ways.
Snowsight,
3 ways.
Snowsight UI, Classic
Classic.
Console, and SnowSQL CLI. Same thing in DBT also. Okay, so DBT also DBT Cloud and DBT Core. Core nothing but it's a CLI. So cloud nothing but it's a SaaS model. Okay. So right now this is what core or cloud we are working. DBT Cloud thing. So for CLI now we need to install Python. This all things will be there. As of now I'm going for cloud. Okay. See, core is a free one. Cloud is a paid one in real time. Okay. So what the point? See DBT Cloud. So next one, what I should click on? Start developing in the IDE. Okay. So start developing in the IDE. Okay, got the point. So this is the concept. See, start. So 3 steps are there. So see, click on Studio. Okay, give the start developing the IDE. What is IDE abbreviation?
Interface.
Integration development.
Integrated development.
Development environment.
So integrated development environment. So we are looking something. Okay, see. So this is the functionality. Okay, see. So first step is that what you need to work on. So DBT Cloud and DBT on Snowflake account we need to put. Okay. So DBT setup plus the Snowflake setup we need to work on. Okay. So everything is fine. Next thing is that what? So we have done everything. Okay. Next one is that what? So first step of a project is that what? See, as of now, no folders are there. What I should do? We need to see initialize the DBT project. So initialize DBT project. So in the DBT core, it will be, we need to use command. So DBT init command we need to use in the DBT core. So as of now, it's just a UI now, we need to click on. So folders will be available, macros, all these things. So got the point out. So this is the concept. Now question is that what, tell me in the Snowflake, tell me by using query, I want to find what's my database name, what's my schema name, tell me.
Select the current database.
So select current database. Select current database. Okay, current schema. Okay, tell me what is my username? Current
User.
User. Okay, what's the warehouse? Current
Warehouse.
Okay, same thing. And what's the role? How to get the role? Current
Role.
role. Okay, so see, control enter. Okay. So we are pointing to which database? So development database, development schema, username. So let me change it to it's a warehouse account admin. Same thing. So this is in Snowflake. Same thing we need to execute in DBT. Okay. So this is one important thing. So see, now everything is a files will be there. Okay. So see, create a new file. Control V. Now tell me it will work. So we can able to use preview command or we can able use control enter. Okay, see. So control plus enter is the shortcut key. See, tell me now it will work. Anyone guess? It will work.
Database need.
It will work, sir, because integration we have integrated, right?
Tell me, come again.
No, it will work. It will work because we have integrated Snowflake and DBT.
Okay, so we work.
It will
now
work.
it will not work.
Okay.
See, there is semicolon is there, no? So semicolon will not be used. It should not be used. Okay, see here you need to understand one important thing. Most of the people will mistake. So see, semicolon will not work directly. Will not work. Not work. Okay, see, we need to remove the semicolon. Shortcut is control enter. So what is the thing? So EDW dev DB dev schema, Praveen as a extra small warehouse, account admin. If you don't, by default take account admin role. Tell me real time account admin role there. Mostly sysadmin role will be given. Okay, see, there will be separate warehouse for DBT. So DBT extra small warehouse, username, database name, schema. So same thing. Getting it? Okay, this is the functionality. Simple thing here. What happened? No, I'll put. Tell me, I want put proper heading. Output proper heading.
Column
Output
elements.
proper heading. Amazing. Amazing. What?
Alias.
Column.
Alias. Alias DB. Okay. What alias? Column alias. Okay. User AWH RL. Okay. See here one concept. See. So here you need to understand what. So this is the same thing. Now I'm saving. See Control S. So where I'm saving, we'll discuss models in tomorrow application detail. So click on models. Okay, so simply I'm putting, so I'm giving simply one name. So DBT details dot SQL. Okay, see, your file will be created what folder? Models folder. Name of this is the DBT details. Okay, dot SQL. So see, I am giving one name SQL create. Getting us? So simply, so just I'm trying to give one name and save as DBT where it's saving. See in the models folder. Okay, DB details. Okay, simply. So now what happened? I have created a model. Okay, so model has been created. Okay, so then what happens? Run. So next one is that what? Run the DB. Tomorrow we'll see in detail what is exactly model. High level discussing today. So see what's the command? Anyone knows, sir?
DBT run.
DBT run hyphen
model
and the model name. Okay, there are multiple ways are there. We'll see the same. So DBT run hyphen m and the model name. So remember, so these are case sensitive. Suppose it will be run. So DBT run space hyphen m. What's your model name? So see, it's a case sensitive. So DBT details. So no need of this dot SQL extension. So just I'm trying to save in the models for the dot SQL extension, DBT run hyphen m. So DB details. We'll see what exactly happening. We'll get a little bit high level understand. We'll see tomorrow in detail. See what happened. So there'll be okay details summary will be there. What the summary they mentioned? Something like view has been created. Okay, so see the same thing. We'll see tomorrow. Don't worry. Okay, what is a model? Okay, now see what happened if we scroll down. Okay, copy the same thing. So Control C. You need to say what exactly happening. So this is the select statement. Okay, so select statement. So I'm using DBT run hyphen m and the model m. Tell me what exactly happening.
By default, view green.
Okay, see now what? So when the select statement, what happened? A database object has been created. So where exactly it created? Tell me. See, you need to see where exactly there are multiple databases are. Where exactly it created?
EDW
DB dev schema. So suppose like see, assume like in my Snowflake, you need to say 1 second high level. Suppose see there are so created database. So DBT something. Okay. So create database. So DB. So see there are multiple databases added. Tell me why exactly it created in this database in this schema. Why? Because
we have given that configuration.
Okay, so you're getting the pointer. So why we need to give the database name, schema name? So our models need to be created in this database. So see, whatever we run now, our model should be created in this database in this schema. Okay, tell me the database name, the schema name, the object name. So this is called as what?
Fully qualified.
Database name, schema name, object name. This is called as what? Called as fully qualified name. So database name, schema name, this is called as what?
Namespace.
Namespace. Okay, you need to understand this will use regularly in day-to-day projects. So namespace. Okay, so fully qualified name, named space. Now see what happened. So create or replace view. This is the database. This is the schema. What is DB details? What is why it's taking this name? DB details.
Model name, DBT
So
model.
by default, name of the object will be the model names. You see, so by default, so the name of the model will be, it is the object will be model name. Okay. See what happened? The select statement create as a view. Got the point? So see, so you need to understand what. So what concept is that what? So today your task is that what? So create DBT cloud account. So create Snowflake account and do what? And do integration or connection between them. Okay. Okay. Tell me how to make sure like your connection is correct or not. How to make sure like by selecting the current database, current schema, these all things we are trying to make it work. Okay. After working now, simply make suppose like open one more file, simply select one. Okay, we need to save as one name. So where I want to save the select statement, where I want to save
Model.
in the model folder. Okay, see models. So test one. What is the extension?
SQL.
So see, so your file will get in this folder in this extension. Okay. Now how to run?
DBT run -m model name.
Okay. See, tell me, can you use capital case work? So DBT run
No, case
-m.
sensitive.
So it's a case sensitive. What about semicolon work? Semicolon?
Not
Semicolon
working.
one not work. See, make sure like, so we can use up arrow. See, up arrow we can able to use. Okay. So DBT run -m. So see, so test one. So where exactly it created at the starting? Connection setup, no, dev DB, dev schema, test one. Okay, see how to confirm. So test one. So go to details. Okay. So see, if we scroll down, what happens? See, so create or replace view, dev DB, dev schema, test one. The select statement created in the Snowflake. Tell me how it's list of views. Anyone, any idea?
Show views.
Show views. Okay, see, show views. Okay. So that's why now you should know how to create transient table, how to create parameter. These all things you should know. Okay, show views. Okay. Tell me now, this is what type of view?
Normal view.
Okay, how to check it? So scroll right. See here. It's a secure, is method.
False.
It's a what view? It's a what view? It's a
Normal view.
it's normal view, or it's a non-materialized view. Okay, so see, you need to understand norm. Okay, see differences you should understand. What is normal view? So materialized view. Okay, secure view. Okay, so one more temporary view. Okay, we'll see the same thing in detail. Okay, in the coming session. So see, from as of now, what? Do the connection setup and do simple create one model. Tomorrow I'll explain why is getting as a view, as a why get as table. Okay, incremental, ephemeral. We'll see tomorrow session. Okay, and alias concept. Okay, so just focus today, just to set up. Okay, we'll see tomorrow in detail of how to create a model. Okay, what is exactly a model? Why it's created as a view? Why cannot be created as table? This all information we'll see tomorrow. Okay.
Praveen,